Before we get on to awarding those awards for our brethren who are not here at the Posthumous Awards, we'd like to take a moment of silence for those that we've recently lost. Grandmaster Elton Trower and Master Harold Washington Jr. Would you take a moment of silence? Thank you. As we read off the names of those who are accepting or receiving awards, we'd like to have either a family member, a school member, or a peer come up and receive their award on their behalf. Mongazi Oduchanga Ushindi. Grandmaster Reginald Jackson.
Simba, can I get all the Simba family in the house to come up and accept this on behalf of our brother Reggie Jackson, leader of the Pride, Grandmaster Furman Marshall. Reggie was a very special person. If anybody knew him, he didn't know him, he missed out. Good brother.
All right, everyone, looking this way.
We want the wives up here too, if you don't mind.
Looking this way. Hold that. Do that again. Looking this way. Thanks. All
Master Robert E. Lee.
Grandmaster Marshall, can you come back up for Master Robert Lee?
Sensei Ernest Paramore.
Professor Saifullah. This certificate is for Sensei Ernest Paramore, who was my very first martial arts instructor He was the chief instructor and the director of the American Youth Academy that started in the late 60s. I started with him as a student in 1971. Professor Saifullah, can I say your former name? Who was formerly known as Eric Blair, came to our school in Philadelphia from New York, approximately 1973. Also became one of my instructors. Professor Saifullah is going to accept Sensei Paramore's award this evening.
Look this way, sir.
Hanchi Rick Pacetta.
We are very happy to have Rick Pacetta's wife here to accept the award for him. I can't say enough about Grandmaster Rick Pacetta. He was one of those role models in my early childhood. I used to compete in his tournaments, the Umari circuit, kickboxing. He did a lot for the martial arts, especially in this community, but he was also involved, internationally in Italy and Israel. He was a world champion himself. He was one of Peter Urban's top students. So anyone who wants to come forward and pose in the picture with Mr. Pacetta, who knew Rick personally, feel free to come forward.
Yes, sir.
Master Sabato Trent, Kevin McGrath, Sarah, Jamal, Grandmaster Furman Marshall, Tony Lingo, Grandmaster Alan Chung, Grandmaster Benny Young, Grandmaster James Mitchell. We all honored.
We in?
Paul, can you get up?
Grandmaster Clarence Moore.
All right, family, looking this way. I'll take 2 frames. Just with me. Hold that. All right, let's do that again. Whose knees was that? Hold that. All right.
Hoorah!
Hey, all right. Hey, gotta help them old breathe.
Come on, you got up.
Master Floyd Patterson.
Bob, is you accepting? Bob called Floyd's name. He called Floyd's name.
You want all MAU?
No, not tonight. Yeah, baby.
Okay. Thank you. Grandmaster Grant.
You're in trouble. That's why I was first. Old enough to accept.
I just would like to say a few words, if I could have your attention for a minute.
Listen up. Listen up.
Master Floyd Patterson was a student of mine. Actually, he's still a student of mine in spirit. But this is a very special award in memory of Floyd Patterson, because this is his daughter that is accepting the award for her father, who is deceased. She wasn't there to actually see him perform the things that he did, but a lot of you know and met Floyd Patterson. He was a school teacher in Wilmington, Delaware, in the inner city schools. And not only did he mentor to those students, but he also taught them too. He was a personal friend of mine and a student of mine. So we are here in memory of him and his daughter, Shantae Patterson. Thank you.
Look at this one.
Take pictures someplace else.
And then they making us feel old, man.
Doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have your attention? We're rounding out the last inductees. Can we please have your cooperation and your attention,
These are our
please?
posthumous awards. I would appreciate if you guys keep down all the side conversations. We are almost done with the awards, but there's too much talking going on. So just hold it down just for a few minutes, and then you can talk and party and scream and whatever you want to do. A few more awards.
Dr. Moses Powell.
I want to thank everyone this evening coming down, especially what Grandmaster John Cutler put together. And also for everybody who remember the legendary Dr. Moses Powell. I just want to relay to you Sophia Sanchez. Can you just stand over here on my right side? I used to go up to New York every Sunday. And I would look to my right, and over to my right was always the top of the line. Was one of the, I can say one of the best performers on the floor when it comes to looking like Dr. Moses Powell. So at this time, to say some words about the legend of Dr. Moses Powell, I would like to turn the mic over to my senior, and the one I always look to the right to, Sophia Sanchez.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let the boys say us. I know I'm in a house full of boys, and again, just to be brief so we can honor the rest of the boys possibly. You know, our teacher had an expression, he said, each one teach one. And the young lady that came up here earlier and gave the pledge, that's a pledge that we live by in St. Louis when we say, what is a man or woman in the martial art? And I'd just like for her to come back up again to say it so in the name of Supreme Grand Master Dr. Moses Powell. Again, we just want to be brief so we may give respect to all of those honorees that were acknowledged here today. We just want the young lady to recite what is a man and woman in the martial art again, because again, that is the code that Dr. Supreme Grand Master Dr. Moses Powell lived by. Us.
So we have tenets and beliefs. What tenets? Chariot? Kinye? Kamsamnida. Chamaneo. Kukubure? Aro? Lukyung? Head down, meditate, we love karate. Head up. Truby. Tennis.
Courtesy.
Courtesy.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
Self-control.
Self-control.
Indomitable spirit.
Double spirit, sir.
Indomitable spirit meaning.
To believe in oneself, sir.
Do you believe in yourself?
Yes, sir.
Chariot. Kinye.
Consolidar.
What is a man and woman of martial arts?
A man and a woman in martial arts is one who thinks they are tough. They possess speed, form, power, technique, and grace. When they move like the wall of thunder, they strike like the speed of lightning. That's what a man and a woman in martial arts is.
Eye to eye.
Heart to heart.
Each one.
Teach one.
Each one.
Reach one.
Us.
Usa.
Someone else?
Good job.
Good job.
Sensei Louis Ramon.
I'll just say a few words about Sensei Louis Ramon. He was the very first one to open up a Shotokan karate school in the city of Philadelphia, approximately 1960. He predated Terry Okazaki. So we want to give honor to him, the Shudo Karate Club. As a matter of fact, Grandmaster Saul Bay studied Shotokan under him. He has many students.
1964.
So we have one of his students, Michael Jackson, to accept the award on his behalf.
Sensei Uthman Abdul Salam.
Can we get Grandmaster Ozzie Wright, Grandmaster James Mitchell?
Where's Bobby Grant?
Let Ozzie say a few words.
Master Bobby Grant. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Just to say one thing, that Grandmaster Uthman Abdul Salam became very well known, not just for Shotokan karate, but the things that he did in the city of Philadelphia. And one of the things that we had, as far as martial arts was concerned, was the disparity between styles. Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Shotokan karate, and stuff of that nature. And we also wanted to bring together people from different styles who would support each other's events and tournaments and things of that nature. Abdul Salam, great friend of ours, was my senior, Mitchell senior, and Bobby's. I don't know about Bobby, okay, about those kind of seniors. But one thing that he did, Abdul Salam, Master Grant, Grandmaster Mitchell, Master Bobby, Grandmaster Bobby Grant, and I also started what you call the Martial Arts Unity Federation. And that was something that we would go to all of our tournaments so we could support everyone. So if anyone was having an event, it wasn't about styles, it was about how we were going to support each other. Abdul Salam migrated back to Africa, and in the early 80s, was it 90s or 80s when he passed, dude? It was in the 90s, and he passed away in Africa. And everybody always asks what happened to the black cowboy. If you remember that, he started a black cowboy thing. He would go through the streets of Philadelphia, none of the police would stop him, and they would have horses, big hats, and they would gallop through Philadelphia, and they started what you call the Black Cowboy Association in Philadelphia. And those are one of the things that we remember, but also his great spirit and the great things he started as we start to continue the things we do in the martial arts. I just wanted to say those few words about him. Thank you very much for your attention.
I just want to add what Grandmaster Ozzie Ray said. I was a member of the AYA, as John said, and I went to a tournament where I had met members of the MAU and saw how they operate. Fought Bob Graham there and a couple other people. Ozzie Ray gave me 3 lips, but I'll have to tell that story. But after that, I had saw Sensei Otsuma Abdul Salam. He was a member of Tong Dojo in New York under Grandmaster George Cofield. So when I walked past his dojo one day, I smelled the whiskey from New York, and I went in, had to fight him, and he said, okay, you're worthy enough to be in my dojo, and I joined the dojo, British Phillips Karate Institute, and stayed with him. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is because Sensei Otsuma Abdul Salam, he didn't just teach me how to perfect my karate, Shotokan karate. He taught me how to be a man. And the students, Debbie Story, she went on to become a doctor. Other students went on to become another great professor that you see out there. He helped us to develop our women become women and men become men. And to know about your history, where you came from, and how to develop and survive in the society in which we live. That is something that, as a lot of us as martial arts instructors, that we have to look at. Not just about kicking and punching, but developing the full potential of our students to whatever aspect of life that they want to go into. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Let's get a photo. Let's get a photo of everybody.
Can I do a Shotokan kata?
Please don't.
One, two.
They all.
Hold it.
Thank you.
Grandmaster James Wyatt.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Grandmaster Greg Davis. I'm here to receive for Grandmaster James Wyatt. For those who know him, he was a very strict individual in martial arts. He was very disciplined, and his standards were very high. He had very high standards. I was his instructor for many years, and I really enjoyed working with him because he taught me a lot about the martial arts. It was not so much the kicking and punching, but it was the journey. That's what I learned more about the martial arts than anything. It was the journey. I just want to pass this on to one of his students who came from. That's my wife, Robin Davis.
First, Grandmaster Krug, thank you so much for this honor to be able to be here tonight in memory of Grandmaster Wyatt. Real quick, I met and he introduced me to martial arts around 10 years ago. I moved here from Texas, didn't have family here, but he opened up his heart and his home and embraced me as family and introduced me to wonderful people such as yourselves. I was going through a very difficult transition, but through him I learned about the indomitable spirit. I learned through him that everything can be done, everything is possible, and you can overcome everything. So I have such a wonderful family thanks to him, and also through him I met my husband, Grandmaster Greg Davis. So I owe that to him. And if anyone ever had the blessed opportunity to meet him, he was clearly one of the best dressed. He would just walk into the room, all eyes would turn. And I'm sorry, Grandmaster Craddock, I think he gave you one for your money. But he was a remarkable person and a remarkable spirit. And thank you for allowing me to be here tonight to accept this award in his honor.
Last award for the evening. Grandmaster James W. Yates.
Grandmaster Yates.
You gotta have your attention. Accepting this award is very, very important.
Last month. Last month.
In August, it'll be 50 years that I walked past as a 9-year-old boy in the Yates, in the Forest and McKinley projects in New York, on my way to the store with my mother, and I saw a young man wearing a white uniform with a brown belt on, and another man was wearing, I forgot what belt he had on, but I always wanted to do that because I was watching Bruce Lee during that time in the 60s, watching Bruce Lee as the Green Hornet and Kalo, watching Robin Williams and Batman did they, but and like the man from Uncle, James Bond, 007. These things inspired me to get into the martial arts. And then besides that, I was the second fastest runner in the projects I lived in. Yeah, and so another beat me up had to catch me. So I got tired of running. So one day I walked past and I saw this place, these people in uniform, and I ran in there, I said, oh! I said, what is this? He said, this is martial arts, it's karate. I said, karate? I said, I want to study. He said, okay, he could perform, go up there to your house and have more time and come back. So I went up, my mother was glad to get rid of me because she signed it. Right? So I ran back downstairs, gave the form up, and in the first class, got in a horse stance with 100 punches. It was the most painful thing I went through. I said, do I really want to do this? This instructor is the first instructor that I ever had in martial arts. And through him I met Toby McBride, who was his partner, who was a student of Moses Powell. So his name happened to be, as you know, James Walter Yates. He started out with me, and I was very upset because I just what you want to do. Please stay in touch with your instructor. Check on your instructor. My instructor died first. James Walter Yates died, and I didn't know it. I went to call because I used to go stay in his house, and we spent a lot of time together. And I went to call him to know I was coming, and I was having an event called the 1981 show, The Black Belts, for him and Toby McBride. When I called his wife, she said, oh, honey, you didn't know? I said, you know what? He said, Master Yates passed away. And he shot me. I was out of touch with my instructor just for a short period of time, but in that short period of time, I had lost him. So please, stay in touch with your instructor, stay close with him, and look after and take care of your instructor. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just get your attention. Can you give all the award recipients one more round of applause? If you were inducted as part of the class of 2013 or 2014 and did not receive a patch and a lapel pin, we have them here for you. So if you were previously inducted and don't have a patch or a lapel pin, please come up here and get one. There's a lot of other wonderful events coming up in the next weeks and months. If anybody has an announcement about an upcoming event that would like just to take a minute or two on the mic, come up now, make the announcements before everybody leaves. There's also going to be t-shirts for sale on the outside. and interviews on the outside. This is the Philadelphia Historic Martial Arts Society Hall of Fame. We must document the history of the martial arts. Thank you all for your